Yo, Philly 254 living life. Back at it. Man, why didn't y'all tell me Shatterline was finally working on Steam Deck again? Well, I don't know. Randomly I decided to check it out to see if it's working, and turns out it is. From what I can tell, well, at first it didn't work because had it when I was trying to make it work again. The last time it stopped working originally, I had it set to run on a very specific version of Proton, and I just forgot to change that setting. Basically, let it run on whatever default version of Proton that you got that's running any games, right? Without choosing a specific one. And from what I could tell, when I originally did that and I tried to get it to run, it was still kind of crashing. But then I looked up on DB and saw that it just you need to make sure you install it on the hard drive. So, and at the time I had installed on my SD card. So, took it off the SD card, put it on the hard drive. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, it's working now. So let's go into it. Shatterline is definitely working. All you got to do, install it on a hard drive and just let it run whatever default version of Proton that's currently available, and you're in there. All right, that's first things first. One thing I did notice with the change, or I guess whatever changes been going on, because I haven't been keeping up, to be honest with you, is you now have, it looks like all the characters are available. Because I remember there were some characters that were still kind of locked behind like a battle pass system or something. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while. But this dude right now that's shown on screen, he was not available. Was not available. Now, there is the multiplayer mode, which I kind of went into before in the previous video when I spoke about Shatterline working. There is a multiplayer mode where you have your standard multiplayer type games, Escort, deathmatch. They don't know how it goes, man. You know how multiplayer for FPS games go. And the one thing that is definitely different is a single player. Single player, as it kind of describes it, is like a roguelike. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the vibe I kind of get from it. You jump into a single player game, you can choose whatever character you want. Outside of the tutorial, you're locked into just one character or, 3 characters you have to choose from. But outside of that, once you get past the tutorial, you can choose whatever character you want. It seems to be all online, except for the tutorial. It was not. And you jump in there alone, and you pretty much squatted up with 2 other dudes, random people, whatever. And you just, there you go, look at me. I don't know who those dudes are. I just squatted with them in the lobby. I just jumped into the game. It threw me into the game. And you kind of find your different canisters and whatnot to kind of get power-ups and different weapons. That's kind of how the weapon system works. And you just kind of follow the objectives. The objectives are pretty bland. Nothing crazy. I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of get the story, but I don't really know the full story. It's like, I don't know, some crystals or some red crystals or some shit. Either I don't even think this is Earth. I don't know. I don't know if this is Earth or not. Some red crystals or some shit happened. Either it came from space or it was already on the planet if this isn't Earth. And we're kind of harvesting them, but they cause creatures and mutations or some shit. I don't know. Bottom line is, the single player is pretty fun. I kind of ran through it a few times and I actually enjoyed it more than the multiplayer. Now, for those who don't know about the multiplayer, I kind of went over it real quick, like deathmatch and all those kind of things, escort missions or whatever. You kind of think of like, dang, what is that one game? I'm gonna throw it on. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen, but it was kind of like you're in squads, and each character, you choose your character for the match, and each character has their specific weapon and then also their specific ability. Man, what is that game, man? It's a game that kind of sucks now. I can't remember, but it kind of follows that kind of gist with the multiplayer. Now, as far as the single player, you kind of start off, seems like kind of naked when it comes to your abilities. You get whatever your starting weapon is, and then as you find ammo or resupply crates or whatnot, you can choose, I think it's like between 3 or 4 options if you want to get a new weapon, upgrade of a weapon, or get additional ability, or a special grenade. The special grenades they're called grenades. They operate as if you're throwing something like a grenade, but they're more like abilities because they recharge over a certain amount of time, 30 seconds, 20 seconds. I guess it depends on how powerful that grenade or ability really is. And you kind of build your character up throughout that entire match, just like a roguelike, right? And then you get done, you fulfill all the mission objectives, and then you do extraction. Real simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. As you saw, there's a little radar. You can kind of help you map you to where your next objective should be. because there's multiple objectives on the map. You know, as you can see the little icons, and that little radar helps you kind of find all the different your nearest objectives, and you kind of narrow in on it, kind of mark it as your main spot. When you mark it, it also lets your other teammates know that's where they should try to go to. You see me right now, I'm kind of choosing a little upgrade or something where they should go to or not. But it's completely open world, from what I could tell. So your teammates don't even have to follow you. Y'all don't have to follow each other. Y'all can go do 3 different things if you want to. I wouldn't suggest you do that, because there has been times when I've gotten in over my head. Or you can focus in on one thing. Each of you just kind of work through your objectives or whatnot. I can't remember the match where it's like me and my teammates were just on some random shit. We were just doing our own thing or whatever. There was one match where I was kind of really in it. Me and my teammates were just working together, and there was one match where we were all 3 doing our own thing. I like it. It's actually pretty dang fun. I actually enjoy it more than multiplayer. It's pretty fun. I'd say check it out. It's free. Why not? And it works now. Why not? Again, if you want it to work, run whatever default version of Proton that's currently available and install it on your hard drive. At the very least, that's what DB said, and I'm gonna run with that, because when I installed it on my micro SD card, it would not work. It kept crashing. Hard drive though started running like a charm. So just FYI. Again, it's pretty fun. I might just let this little match run just for a little bit. You can watch me struggle through it. Do not expect expert gameplay here, but it's pretty fun. I'll let you run through it and watch it. If you like more Steam Deck news, walkthroughs, guides, like and subscribe. Cruise through the playlist. And I'm out.
Team.
Right over there.
Shotskin, take it down.
We're tracking a missing supply bin nearby. You might want to sniff around. The supply bin. Huh. Whoever brought it here couldn't even crack it open. Idiots.
Refilling ammo.
radiation figures went up.
Explosive dogs! Strafer eradicated.
Supply bin en route. I hope you like what's inside. That's definitely chosen tech. Treat yourself, team.
Kill! Exterminate!
One of the missing supply drops should be nearby. Scour the area, team.
Reload. Give me a sec.
Okay, this is a Strafer depot. Let's crack it open with some good old EMPs.
Empty.
All right, it's cracked. Let's go get some loot, shall we?
Excellent work. I'm proud of you, team.
Aha! That's one of our supply bins. Wonder how it even got here.
Refilling ammo.
Try this noise.
Sniper has a shot. Reloading. One moment. Empty. Abomination!
Contamination increase detected. Be advised.
Unworthy.
Ready to lift the arm. Take down the shard skin.
Shellguard, we've got a missing supply bin on radar. Check the surroundings if you feel like it.